Greetings, people of the internet. This is Scott with CircWorks, and this is 100 Days of Making Comics, day 41. What is 100 Days of Making Comics, you ask? Did you ask? Well, if you maybe you asked, maybe you didn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's where I put aside at least 30 minutes a day to work on my own personal comic book projects. My own personal project, comic book project, happens to be Young and the Dead. It's a story about kids fighting zombies. It's like Goonies. It's like Night of the Living Dead rolled into one. How can that be? Those are two like totally opposite things, but yeah, I try to make it work. Anyway, so right now I am working on issue number 3. I've finished penciling one page. I'm on to the second page. I don't know if you can, it's so light right now. I don't even know if you can see that. Yeah, not really. I'm just working on just a room, interior room, a girl's room, and she's got all kinds of like dressers and chairs and stuff shoved against the door to try to ward off the zombie that's trying to break in. And so I'm just trying to look at some pictures of old 80s style furniture and things like that, and try to establish that look for this particular panel. So that's what I worked on today for my 30 minutes, maybe a little more than 30 minutes. Perspective's always, kind of an issue. So yeah, anytime you do these shots where you get rooms and furniture and stuff like that, sometimes it takes a little time, so I'm still working on it. But anyway, that's what I'm working on today. So glad to be back to doing comics after this weekend where it was just pretty much just a nightmare for me, and if you watched yesterday, you'll know why. I just had some major YouTube upload problems, but I think everything's back up and running again. So cool. So we're Monday. We're ready to go. We're ready to get back into the swing of things. So yesterday, on Sunday, after this was, I think Saturday night is where things started to finally calm down, and I was able to start uploading videos again. So Sunday was pretty smooth sailing. I had some fun. I did an art cast, or it's a Google Hangout with some people who some of them are also doing the 100-day challenge. Peter Palmiotti set this up, the it's called Studio Synergy, and it's just a Google Hangout for artists and everything. And also Kristen Middleton, who's also doing the 100-day challenge. She was there, and then some other folks as well. And I think I talked about doing one of these before. So yeah, it was fun. I got to do a little drawing. I was only on there, and I'll put a post to the video so if you want to watch it. But I kind of had to get ready to go to a movie because kind of a week late. But I finally got to see Guardians of the Galaxy. Awesome movie. I mean, wow. Just so I can't say enough good things about it. Most of the people have already seen it, but it's just a super fun movie, and it's like, I think, it's fun. I think I probably laughed at that movie more than I laughed at like a quote comedy. I mean, it just had everything, and it was just super fun, and I can't wait to go see it again. So before I actually went to see the movie, because I went to an early showing, and I basically woke up, because at different time zones, you're doing these Google Hangouts and everything. So I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. The Hangout started for me at 7. So I did about an hour and a half of that, and then I started getting my kids ready so we could all go see the movie. And while we were doing that, I was drawing, I figured since just in preparation for the movie, I was drawing a little Star-Lord fan art sketch. So you can kind of see, I still got to ink them in. What I might do is I might actually live stream me inking this character, but this is just kind of my little cartoony style. So before I saw the movie, I inked this, and then now that I've seen it, before I saw the movie, I penciled this, and now that I've seen it, I'm going to ink it. So yeah, and I might do some more of the characters from there. It's kind of fun to do fan art every now and then, and I don't know, people like to do that. So I might do that on live stream. I want to get back into doing live stream. I've talked about this before, and maybe some tutorials or things other than just the 100 days, because maybe this isn't everyone's cup of tea. But I guess if it is, they're not watching, so this doesn't really pertain to them. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been up to. Anxious to start the week anew and get back to making comics and put all these kind of woes behind me. And yeah, kind of approach the week with the fresh, just a fresh start. So I'm ready and rearing to go. I guess that's about it. Oh yeah, another thing, I did an interview. I talked about Peter Palmiotti before, who does the 100 Days Challenge. He also does a podcast called Independent Road, and I did an interview for that, and that is up now. And I just basically kind of went into my whole story as an artist, from art school to getting my first job, and even before that, growing up, my love of comics and drawing and everything. And so yeah, I know I like to listen to other people's stories like that, so it might be of interest to you. So if you think it might be, you can check that out, and I will put that link in the show notes on the YouTube channel. So if you're following me on something else, Facebook or Tumblr or whatever, and you're watching these videos, go to the YouTube channel and you can check out that link. And yeah, give it a listen and tell me what you think. It's kind of the first interview really I've ever done. So, and I thought it went okay. I'm still, still trying to get over this kind of camera shy and talking to people and stuff like that. So yeah, it was fun to do. And I've got another one that I got to schedule with Marshall Couture, aka Plex, who's also doing the 100 Day Challenge. He has a podcast called, what's his podcast? Oh, The Escape Artist. So hopefully I can talk to Marshall and come up with some different topics, so I'm not just repeating myself. But yeah, this is all fun. It's nice to get out and talk to other artists and do these videos and get interaction from everyone. So I am having a blast with it. But enough about that. I'm gonna go and maybe work a little more on this page, and I will see you guys tomorrow. That is all.